Poorna and I speak in my local dialect of Punjara. I therefore request my friends Swarna Laxmi and Vaibhav to translate and communicate my story to the world. I belong to a nomadic tribal Banjara family. My family and I live in a small village in the state of Telangana in South India. Under the world's definition of $1.25 per day and India's definition of rupees 32 a day, my family certainly lives below the chronic poverty line. On 25th May last year, I hoisted my Indian national flag on the summit of Mount Everest. At 13 years of age, I had become the youngest person to have ever scaled the world's highest peak. However, as I looked down, I realized that this achievement was not mine alone. There were so many people who have worked tirelessly backstage. My parents, my school, Dr. R.S. Praveen Kumar IPS, my state government, and the Chinese government who have invested time, money, and efforts in my dream. Standing there, I was particularly conscious of the fact that so many children, because of their vulnerabilities, would never be able to reach their personal Mount Everest. I am Malawath, but there are millions of potential Malawats in the world. Young citizens who could share my feat on Mount Everest if they received the opportunities and investment that I did to achieve my dream. Do you believe that children are future citizens of the world? If you do, please raise your hands. Good. Thus, everyone here believes we are future citizens. But we don't. We are not future citizens. We are alive and active members of the Earth community today. We feel that it's important for us to speak up now to be able to secure our future and that of the world. The 9 is Mine campaign derived its name from its demand, allocating 6% of the country's GDP for education and 3% for health, totally 9%. However, we are now talking about 6% for education and 5% for health as per UNESCO and WHO standards, raising it to 11%, from 9 is mine to 11 hamara, or what we call first 11 in English. Yes, inflation has hit 9 is mine too. As the world leaders have gathered here to finalize the Sustainable Development Goals, we at 9 is mine feel that the world has taken another step towards a better society. As young advocates, we thank the UN and its world leaders for agreeing on such an ambitious undertaking. For the first time, such a decision has been taken after consulting with those at the grassroots, those who really need the positive benefits of development, particularly with the children and the earth we most often bear the brunt of poverty, disaster, and human rights violations. As children, we are particularly happy that the SDGs have merged both human rights and what we call earth rights, and that the preamble underlines people, planet, prosperity, peace, and partnership. We also push for a word that emphasizes children. My friend Barka went through the dictionary to find such a word, and the one she loved was progeny. That's because it includes the children of not only humans, but also those of plants and animals. Under this, we include children of the stars, rivers, and everything else that's new, and therefore hope-filled, yet vulnerable. We hope that this declaration will keep the focus on its progeny, that the post-2015 development agenda will set an irreversible standard for the world. We believe that each government will continue to consult its children and ordinary citizens in all future planning processes. Our involvement is crucial in the implementation and fulfillment of these goals. My friends and I were all born around the year 2000 when the world signed the Millennium Declaration. We were hopeful that by the time we were 15, we would have seen the number of people living in poverty reduced by half and all children in school. We are optimistic that by the time we are 30, the only place our children will see poverty, human rights abuses, and exclusion will be in movies and history textbooks. The fact that 3 of us can speak in one voice is itself a message to the world that another world is indeed possible. Another world that is based on deep listening, on sharing, on teamwork, a world in which everyone is included. If we as children can listen to each other and speak in one voice, if as children we know what teamwork means, if we can slow down so everyone moves ahead together, if we can share and care beyond differences, then so can the rest of the world. Together, let's make poverty history. Let's make injustice history. Let's make inequality history. Let's make unnecessarily lavish lifestyles history. Let's make exploitation history. On the 25th anniversary of the Convention of the Rights of the Child, we appeal to you to indeed make history. Thank you.
Thank you, Poorna and team. These are the young kids came from India to participate in the United Nations conference, and I just wanted to, let any of our leaders, the FIA and other members, are going to say a few words. So please come, tell me.